Welcome you absolute legends. I am Born Freeze, I am Pete, I am back, and today it is week 3 of my weekly rotation. I will do this each week, and at the end of the week you'll find out what I'm wearing so that you know what's going on. I normally do it a week in behind so that you've got time to get ahead of this, or get myself ahead of myself. You know what I mean? Because there's so many videos I've got to do in the moment, it's unreal. But this was from the week from the 29th of April to the 5th of May. We're going to go from Monday through to Sunday, and here we go. So this will be week 3. Right, so starting out from Monday, and this one came out 2 years ago, and this one is an absolute gem. It is very cheap. It's not over the top expensive. It doesn't perform brilliantly, but it is a great fragrance, and I had to reapply it 2 or 3 times in a day. This one has a John Varvatos. This is XX Teal, and this one I do think is really nice. It is stupidly fresh. I think most of these now are getting to be more fresher fragrances with the weather warming up and all the rest of it. So this one has a lots of lemon. It has some pink pepper, salt, a bit of rosemary here because it's a nice herbal nose to it. It is a beautiful fragrance. The only downside to a Varvatos is always been the performance. This gets about 4 to 5 hours, then you have to reapply. But you can put some isoe or ambroxan over it, and it will perform better, and you'll get another about 2, maybe 3 hours. I didn't do that because obviously I've got a massive 125ml bottle, so I just replied like 3 times a day, which is fine. And sometimes you have to do that with fragrances, especially fresh ones. This is my Monday fragrance, and it smells absolutely divine, and pretty much anyone can wear this. So that is Mondays. This is John Varvatos XX Teal. Alright, Tuesday comes in, and again, we're staying in the year of 2022, and this one is a freaking cheap little gem. Fortunately, my bottle's got slightly scuffed, which is not a very good thing. This one has a Jimmy Choo. This is Man Aqua. Again, I had to reapply it a couple of times, but again, it is a beautiful fresh fragrance, but it's got a touch of cardamom here, which gives it a little sexiness to it. Some seawater, a touch of clary sage, a little bit of patchouli. It is a bit more got more spiciness in it than the XX Teal, but again, if it's a slightly cooler day, you can pull this up. Even if it gets to about 20 in the early to mid 20s, this one is absolutely fine. You can wear it however you like. It is dirt cheap. Like a 50ml list is under 20 quid. Now that is a steal for me, and you will smell amazing. So even if you've got something like a Jimmy Choo fragrance, you don't have to break the bank. It's not over the top expensive. And this is what I'm trying to get to you guys. You don't have to spend a fortune. Like, I've spent a lot of money on, and it's something I absolutely love doing. But if you are on a tight budget, you could get one of these or a clone or whatever you like, and you're not going to break the bank, and you're still going to smell amazing. So this is Tuesdays. This is Jimmy Choo Man Aqua. Right, coming into Wednesday, and we went a little bit more into the world niche, and this is affordable niche. So again, don't think when you hear niche, you're thinking, oh, it's going to cost £300-400. It's not. This from the house of Etat Libre de Orange. This was Fat Electrician, and this is gorgeous. This is an amazing vetiver fragrance, and for me, it just smells classy. It's got some gourmand notes to this as well. So it's got vetiver, touch of vanilla, whipped cream in here, which gives it, and again, it's a very nice creaminess to it, which makes it even more palatable for most people. And it's got maroon glaces, which is like a candied nuts in it. Smells amazing. And this, 50 mils of these, you can get them up to about 50 quid. Again, affordable. You can pull this off. Most guys can wear a good vetiver fragrance, and if it's creamy, sexy, very alluring, it does work well. And if it's warm weather, it is great. So even if it's cool weather, this one works fantastically well. So again, it's affordable, but it's niche, and this is what I'm trying to get. This is an amazing one from Etat Libre de Orange, and it actually came out in 2009. So this is an amazing one, and I loved Wednesday. So this is Wednesday Etat Libre de Orange Fat Electrician. So at this point, this is now Thursday, and I decided to go for a designer, and I haven't worn this one in absolutely ages. And it came out last year, and do you know what? I do get this to the point where you forget what you've got. And this is what happened with this one. This is from Aqua de Joe. This is Armani Aqua de Joe Parfum. Came out last year, and it is just gorgeous. It's got a beautiful marine note. It's a touch of rosemary again. It's like herbal notes, which makes it a little bit more mature, a little bit more grown up. Some younger guys might not feel that. I mean, that's just fine. But they might go more for profondo, which completely understandable. But geranium and olibanum, and it gives it a nice darker edge to it. Again, it works really well in the warm weather, but it was a bit cooler that day. So again, even though it's a little bit fresh, it's still got enough nuances that it makes it work perfectly with a light drizzly day. This is stunning, and to be honest with you, I'd forgotten how good this was. So this was my Thursday. This is Armani Aqua de Joe Parfum. Right, coming into the weekend, and you know what? I want to smell really good on a Friday. Don't know why. Don't know why on the weekends you suddenly have to go like elevate your things up. This is a bit more expensive, and this one has something Javoy. This is about 140, 150 quid. This is called Gardz Moi, and this came out in 2013. And this is a little bit darker. It's not for everyone, I will give you that. But it's got notes of coriander, and it's got raspberry in here, and big black pepper. And it's got a touch of vanilla. It isn't for everyone. You have to be in the right mood for this. It was a drizzly day. Again, kind of what I wanted. A little bit darker, a little bit more sexier. This, I would like to get some more from Javoy. It's one of the houses I'd really like to get a bit more into. I think I've got 2 at this point. I would like to get a few more from this house, and Psychedelic would be one of them I would definitely like to try out. Haven't got that yet, but Friday, feeling this one. Lovely, sexy, a little bit different. Not the typical norm. So this from Javoy. This is Gardz Moi. Alright, Saturday came in, and I was going for another big hitter. This one also came out last year. This is from the house of Roja Parfums, and I'm starting to really enjoy this fragrance. Probably a bit too much. This is Elysium Eau Intense, and this is just ridiculous. Now, it is quite heavy on the florals, I will be honest with you. But it's also fresh, and I will wear this quite happily. But it's also got some thyme, touch of juniper, which gives it like a gin type-esque feel. Some cedarwood and orange blossom, and it's got like a ton of other notes in it. It is, I don't know if I'd wear Elysium more because I've not got Elysium yet, but this one is fantastic. It is a great one for warm weather. It lasts hours, I'll be honest with you. This lasted maybe 10 plus hours off my skin, which for a niche fragrance, you kind of want a little bit more of a oomph, and it smells incredible. The price tag on it isn't the best, I'll be honest with you. You can look at it for about 160 to 200 plus quid. It's not cheap. I'm not going to lie to you, it ain't cheap. But if you can find it for a good deal, maybe sometimes it does happen that you have good deals and you fancy it, or even sample it. Try this one out. It may not be for you if it's too much heavy florals. Like Christo does not like too many heavy florals. It's not for him. But for me, it works brilliantly. So this is my Saturday. This is Roja Parfums Elysium Eau Intense. Right, and round out today. This is today's set of the day, and this is what I'm wearing today, and it's a real cheapie. And to be honest with you, this runs between 20 and 30 quid depending on where you go. This is a Tommy Bahama Maritime Deep Blue. This came out in 2018, and again, my atomizer is absolute trash. But it has some real nice notes of rosemary. Rosemary's featured a lot this week. I don't know why I'm getting into the herbalness. Maybe it's all the green fragrances that are coming out. I don't know. But liking that. Water lily, a bit of cedar in here, a touch of musk in here. Now again, I had to reapply this a few times. It is getting warm in England, and that's why I like this one. Again, just a little bit more masculine because there's like herbal notes in it, and it, again, maybe because I'm getting older. I don't know, maybe I'm just feeling like the herbs. And that sounds really bad because everyone might go, oh, is you doing some mad drugs? No, I'm not. But I am appreciating the herbs in my fragrances a bit more. Again, this is the cheapest chip fragrance, and I do believe anyone could pull this one off at any time, any place, anywhere. And if younger guys may not like it because it's obviously a little bit more herbal, not enough sweetness, that's absolutely fine. But for me, my set of days today is Tommy Bahama Maritime Deep Blue. So there you go. Right, so week 3 in the books. Let me know in the comments, is there any fragrances that you've been wearing that you really loved? Anything you want to talk about my fragrances, let me know in the comments. I will love to hear from you. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button, get me to 2K, and I promise I will do a giveaway yet again. As always, I'm on Instagram and TikTok, and I'm posting there more often than not. And if you'd like to DM me there, be my guest. I have people DM me all the time. If I don't get to you straight away, I do get to you as soon as I can. And as always, you absolute legends smell amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.